If a man could speak 40 languages, possess a verifiable IQ estimated between 250 and 300, the highest ever recorded, and graduate from Harvard at the age of 16, only to die decades later, alone and impoverished, as a low-level accountant, would you call his life a failure? The American public, the press, and the psychological establishment of the early 20th century certainly did. They called him the human calculator, the boy genius, and eventually the failure of Harvard. His name was William James Sidis. He was born in 1898, the godson of famed philosopher William James, and was slated to become the architect of the 21st century American mind. But William Sidis had a secret far deeper than his disdain for celebrity, far more complex than his self-imposed exile into anonymity. It was a secret wrapped up in the very structure of the modern American city, a relic of a time when the great electrical current flowed not just through wires, but through the minds of a select, terrifyingly brilliant few. It begins not with a birth, but with a series of frantic coded messages passed between the shadowy inner circle of the Panic of 1907, the year the American financial system nearly collapsed, and the very year Sidis was being pushed to the precipice of his legendary intellect. The most astonishing truth of his life, a fact suppressed and ridiculed for a century, is that the failure who faded into obscurity held the key to the most valuable and dangerous cipher ever conceived on American soil. A cipher that didn't just hide state secrets, but literally mapped the flow of all wealth and power in New York City's Gilded Age. To understand the forgotten life of William Sidis is to unlock a history of America that has been deliberately encrypted. We must chase his ghost from the lecture halls of Harvard to the hidden tunnels beneath Grand Central Station, from the lavish parties of the Astor family to the solitary, cramped room where he devised